How's it going, everybody? Deviant Gamer here in time for another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, last episode I just finally made a bed, which took the whole episode, and it was like episode 11 or something, so it took that many episodes just to make a bed. But finally I was able to make a bed. I also made some other things, such as the ceramic mold, and I'm here at my old house, which is going to be filled in a second. I didn't bring any dirt. That was silly of me. I'll bring in some dirt here and fill this in. But the reason why is because I still have this barrel with the liquid copper here. So I'm going to put the liquid copper in here and then put the mold and fill that mold up with this brilliant white liquid still and get my copper mold because this is about to break. Now I could have made the sickle because that also broke, but I would rather make a pick than a sickle because without a pick, you won't be able to mine very easily, if at all. Actually, you won't be able to mine. And yes, I do have some copper over there that I can remelt. But I'd rather not just waste it on something like a sickle, which is useful, but not as useful. So, I got my barrel back, and I'm going to go back to the house. I'm also going to make a few more things as I fall down here. Let's hop in here in the house. So we got a barrel made out of, I think, ash. I'm going to put that right there. And I want to make some barrels out of other things. So I want to make one out of maybe some, oops. Oh, good, it's full. And maybe some spruce. Let's see, what other wood do I have? I have some aspen, a lot of aspen. So I think making it out of this would be most beneficial. And go in here, get my planks, and I can't remember how to make a barrel. Okay, so that was how it was. Can't remember if it was like this or something else. But anyways, is that a bucket? No. Oh, I remember. Bucket is missing. These two. Okay. So we got a spruce barrel. Kind of looks like the ash barrel a bit. And then we got our white cedar barrel. So we got that as well. So seeing as I have kind of like, oh, it's becoming nighttime soon, because I have it be red, pink, white. It kind of has that gradient effect. That's kind of cool. I was hoping to get a darker one, and it's almost nighttime, so I'm gonna sleep in a bit here. There we go. I was finally able to sleep. Took a bit. It wasn't quite night enough, I guess. But anyways, so we got these barrels here. Still have a bit of a texture glitch from there. It's kind of weird. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Just has to do with the vanilla, or not the vanilla, but the game mechanics. But anyways, I'm going to fill up two of these, so this one and this one up with water, and because it's going to take a bit to fill up, I'm probably just going to cut myself another bucket here, just because that will definitely take a while. Oh, so you are a darker wood. Okay. I should have made it out of aspen then, because I wanted to make a red and a blackish and a white one. But that's okay. Now I know aspen makes that. So let's go ahead and create a couple barrels here. And one more. Yes, you can make mix-match barrels. So that's going to be much quicker because remember, each one of these fills up after 8 buckets. So this will at least cut my walking time in half. And I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm out exploring because there's one more material that I need that I don't have. And so my house is that direction. And I found some cows. So this one's, let's see, that's a bull, which is the male. And this is a cow, which is the female. I'm going to mark this as cow. And continue. I also have my bed. That way, if it comes nighttime, I can just place it down and skip night. I've already had to do that once because I started exploring the other direction where that huge mountain is right across the water from my house. And that's just basalt, just like this is. I did find some diorite, which is ore that stone that could potentially have bismuth as well as gold, as well as a few other ores. So I marked that down. But basalt which is the area I'm in right now, there's tons right next to where I am. So I'm good for that at the moment. And I don't think I'll clear that area out quite yet. But I'm kind of exploring the opposite direction that I explored last time, because last time I didn't find what I was looking for. I did find sheep, which was one of the things I was looking for, but I didn't find everything I was looking for. So let's hope this direction is a bit better. And for those of you wondering, deer do drop rawhide. So, run, run, deer! Mwahahaha! Yeah, rawhide and bones. And XP. So, I was walking by, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna see what they drop. And I did find some willow trees, so I'm gonna collect some saplings. Because willow trees are awesome. They have these huge branches, as you can tell. A lot of leaves, so a good chance of sticks and more saplings. They grow a relatively decent speed. And just all around a good kind of starting tree to have. Or even just a tree just to have like cheap wood. Because wood is hard to get. So you want to find trees that grow quickly and give you a lot in return. Alright, I keep hitting all this water and I'm kind of tired of swimming through it. Thankfully I brought my saw with me. So I'm going to use this willow to, whoopsies, cut away and get a plank. And I'm going to do that a couple more times so I can get a crafting table. Here we go. And take all that, make my crafting table. And then in the crafting table I need, let me think. I think 3, but I'm just going to do it with 2 for now. Willow does have this kind of cool green look to it. And take all of that. Yeah, we'll need 1 more. And craft it like so. And take your planks and build it like this, and there is your boat. And I'm just going to do that. So I've run into a couple different kinds of stone, none of them being the one that I need or the biome area that I need. I'm going to take this because it does take a while to craft one of these. So definitely worth keeping. So I'm going to put it over there. And I'm going to take my boat and swim around. So there's some more, I think, cobalt, or not cobalt, basalt, but I'm going to swim over there just to make sure because there's a few other stones that are kind of darker. And so anyways, yep, doing that. So in the middle of nowhere, I found an island with some pigs on it. I'm going to mark this down because this might be a really cool building spot later on in the series if I want to build like a island house or something for just, you know, decorative purposes or whatever. This is actually kind of a cool area to do it. So I'm going to mark that, and I'm still looking. It took an extremely long amount of time, but I finally was able to get, not some water jugs, some marble, or at least one of the stones that I was looking for. So I'm going to just mark down here, marble rock, and it is definitely a whitish stone. And it's only in this pink stone area, so over there is a different kind, and I think over there is a different kind as well. So this is Marble Island. But you can see my home is way over there. I mean, the sheep is like 800 meters away, and so that's probably a good 1,000 meters away. Pig Island is 1,000 meters that direction. So definitely took a long time to travel to this marble. So I'm going to collect a good amount of it. Like basically, my ceramic vessel here will, what the, oh, it's because I have dirt and I'm magnet mode on. Hold on. But, is it already? That was weird. Anyways, I'm going to fill this ceramic vessel up with all of the marble I can, and not in this form, but actually like in the full block form. So I'll be back when I'm done with that, because I don't want to travel here anytime soon. Seeing as I'm already here and I'm going to be collecting this marble, I want to show you guys a cool little trick that I saw on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't remember who it was that showed this trick, so please forgive me for not remembering your username. But if you guys just Google or YouTube like a good way of getting raw stone, you'll find the guy who does it. But basically the premise is you make a 2 wide hole. Now of course mine is 6 by 6 because I'm trying to collect as much stone as I want out of this hole. But you normally would just, you could just do a 2 by 2 by, I think 6 is about right. You can even probably do one more on each side. And then you make these T shapes. And the reason why you make these T shapes is because you'll be able to then cut behind it. So you would cut kind of like this behind it. Because remember, to get raw stone, oh, I got some freaking gems. It's gonna be annoying. Let me toss that over there. Is it really becoming nighttime already? Wow. Here, let me quickly get out of here and make it daytime before I show you this. Alright, so it wasn't becoming nighttime. I mean, it is becoming nighttime soon, so I just moved that here. But I made a little crafting bench because I'm tired of my full inventory getting in the way. So anyways, you make that T, and you cut behind the stone. Then you do the same over here. You make the T, and then you cut behind the stone. Of course, I'm going to have this freaking gravel in the way. Yeah, let me... Alrighty then, so I went ahead and moved my bed down here, was up there, and I emptied out some of the junk in here. So, let me go ahead and show you this again. So, once again, kind of make a 2 wide path, and you dig one below the dirt layer. I had to move it actually one layer lower, as you can see. Then you make this T pattern. And like I said, normally it would just be 2 wide, so this would be a wall in a normal situation, but it doesn't really matter. Shoot, hold on. Let me drink some water here. That way I don't dehydrate for you guys. Alright. Then, when you're down like this, you will cut behind the stone in this pattern. So you'll cut there, there, and there. And that frees up all the sides on this one besides here. You would cut back one, and then across. Oop, let go of the thing too quickly. That's where MultiMine comes in handy. And the same thing here. You'll cut in here, and then to the left of it, and to the right of it. And that frees up this block, and this block. Then this one, you just cut in one, and then to the right. And then that frees up this block. So now all 4 blocks that you have collected, the corners of those T's, are freestanding on all sides besides the bottom of it. So all you do is you stand in between the 2 stones here, cut down one, go to the left, that'll pop this one off, go to the right, that'll pop this one off, and because you're already here, cut forward one, and now you can see you made another T. Then you do the same thing over here. You stand in the middle, cut down, to the left, to the right, and then straight ahead. And then once again, you got another T. You're already ready for the next batch. So all you do is, once again, go in here between the 2 small stones, cut in one, to the left, to the right, and then behind it. Now because you already freed up the top one, you can just break that one if you want to. Here again, to the left, to the right, and then behind it. And then once again, all you do is stand, get out here, stand in between them, and you make another T. And the nice thing about his video is, as it shows here, it's a repetitive process. It can be repeated straight down as far as you want to, and because TerraFirmaCraft worlds are higher than Minecraft worlds, you actually have a lot of stone before you hit like lava layer or something. To the left, to the right, and then forward. And just going down 2 layers of stone, I've already collected 7 raw stone of marble, actually 8 raw stone of marble, just by going down 2 layers. And you can keep repeating that as much as you want. And I'm going to do that while I'm collecting all this marble, because not only do I want to get the rock stone form, I also want to get the raw form, because the raw form is really hard to get. You can't just like smelt it like normal vanilla Minecraft. So I'm going to do that with the 2 pattern here and the 2 pattern here. That's why I cut mine 6 by 6 instead of 6 by 2. So, going to give you an explanation on my reasoning. And then this will be kind of where my secondary one starts. So there's that, and then this, and this will break. And then I'll do the similar pattern there. So the whole thing will just basically be this huge hole going down. And then I'll use a combination of dirt and sand and whatever else I've collected over there to dig my way out of this pit. But I'm going to do that now. It's at 15 minutes. I think this is going to be closer to a 20-minute episode. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty then, just wanted to show you guys I filled this up and I got 3 stacks of the smooth marble, which is awesome, and some extra just stone. Got a jade and a few chipped, but gems don't really do anything. But I want to show you, it's kind of cool how the pattern repeats, kind of like makes this bridge across. It's kind of nifty looking. And I also brought a stack of sand here so that I can, I think my main entrance is here, so you can just climb up, but unfortunately the edges are filled. So to actually be able to climb up like that, I learned you have to fill in the sides. So go up, fill in the sides, and now the gravel or the sand will fall, because the sand needs to be surrounded by 3 sides. So the 2 sides and then underneath it is the minimum requirement for it to prevent it from falling and caving in like that. And I have 10 sand left, so I was almost at the bottom of that. And like I said, I got some chips and some other stones. So I'm going to take what I need, like definitely the willow tree and the boat, crafting table, and sand I want for sure, because sand's super useful. And, you know, make it back to the house. Alright, we are back at the house here. I'm going to take the 1 willow, I put the rest over here. I kind of organize my stone deposits and all that stuff. I'm going to take the hammer, and I'm going to show you why I needed marble. So let's take the just raw stone part of the marble. And I think I just need 4, but I'm going to grab 8 just in case. Also, I'm going to grab my buckets of water here. And so if you have, I think in just your inventory you can do this as well. But yeah, hammer of any kind, can be a stone hammer, plus a marble, chalk, and there's 2 other stones that can create flux. And flux is extremely useful, so you create 2 per. So I'm going to fill that up with 3, because I need 8 flux. Because 1 flux plus a bucket of water will equal lime water, which is another recipe that I need fulfilled here. So let's go ahead and get that. And I need 8 lime water. So I can go ahead and put my hammer back and put the stone back there. And it's, let's see, this one is empty. So I'm going to fill this up with my lime water. And put that there. So you got lime water, you got normal water, and you got normal water. I'm going to fill up these again. Then I'm going to, well, have a glitched one apparently. Flux. Turn that all into lime water here. And then go over here and fill this up all the way until it's full with lime water. So we have, let's see, let's put that there. Lime water, we have normal water, and we have normal water. I'm going to put in here a piece of wood. It can be any kind of wood. And in the other one, I'm going to put, I think we have it in here. Yep, my rawhide. So I'm going to put 4 for now. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put it all in, including the sheepskin. So I'm going to show you guys a trick with the sheepskin. If you have a knife, I guess I didn't need to use my copper one. I still have the stone one. If you have sheepskin and a knife, maybe it does have to be a metal one. Let's try it in the crafting table just in case. Yep, maybe it does have to be a metal grade knife. And in here, never mind. I thought you could put sheepskin plus copper knife would like shear the wool from the sheepskin. Let me just make sure, because I swear that's the case. So I was right. You just need to do it in your own personal crafting grid, not the crafting table. And stone knives do work as well. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. Maybe I was just clicking too fast. Shoot, I just used up my copper one when I didn't need to. That's silly of me. But that should have gotten me. There we go. Once again, another graphical glitch. Don't mind those. Just kind of click where you think it should be. So I got 7 rawhide in here. Now, so for your water with the log, you seal it. Can't open it anymore, and that will create something. I'll show you guys in a bit when that creates it. And then in here, you put, let's see, I guess you can't fill it up as much as you like, hopefully, crossing my fingers. I'll be very disappointed if this doesn't work. Fill up your lime water jug with rawhide and then seal it. And none popped out, so if it doesn't give it to me, I'm just going to cheat them in because it shouldn't allow you to place more than one if it doesn't give you more than one back. And then the water one will just stay water for now, and this one will stay as it is for now as well. But I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. This will allow you to open it again once it's completed its process, and I'll show you what the end result is of that. And just because I don't like to have extra stacks of stuff, put that in there. And as always, stay epic. This is Deviant Gamer signing off. Adios.